At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Packers of Virginia Beach.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. First play, here's Cousins. That's swung out wide to Harris.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Addison hauls it in.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Listen to me.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson,
His 9th touchdown of the season.
and the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Love looking to throw it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You look at this defense for the Vikings?
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
On third down, Love. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eluding the pressure right.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Check white. Set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A first carry for Najee Harris.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cousins now. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
At the 43-yard line.
White. Eat old blue. Smash, red. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
On 2nd down, Cousins again.
This is caught by Addison.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Green Jack. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
6. Mega.
Throwing. Love.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
CeeDee Lamb,
45 yards.
and the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. But this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ready.
Second down, Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Set, go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're going to speed things up here.
3-3. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
First down, Love to pass. He finds his receiver, Watson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, it's Jones. Oh, what a move. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Check pitch.
He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Ready. Fury, yellow.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Love now.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Yellow. What's that?
Throwing is Cousins. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Cousins here going to change the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon.
And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Watch out.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Okay,
The
right.
Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smash, red. Ready?
Love now to pass on 1st down. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Jahan!
Following the interception, Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Cousins. Fighting through pressure. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
But that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Drill green. 6. Mega. Steel. Black. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a second down throw for Love here.
Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Blaster. 6.
Now Love.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red. Cycle. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
To the air again. Love. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Vikings 31, Packers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Love back to it here after the pick 6. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Set. Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. Oh, he shifts past him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Cousins.
That's caught downfield by Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Vikings are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Eat old blue. Smash, red. Set.
Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It got his man complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
6, mega. Steel, black. Ready.
Again, it's Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Slide blue. Ready.
Here's Love. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw now. Here's Love.
That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
From 17 yards out.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Black shot. Rail, yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Two.
Throwing here, Cousins.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Yellow.
Cousins now. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Vikings.
T.J. Hawkinson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this. And, my goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Vikings first down.
Bring up 48.
Cousins here to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Gun.
Here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
300. Hey, can. Here we go.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Flush to his right. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, you're trying.